Good day, everybody.
Yeah, good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode. How's everything going?
Yeah. I guess it's been a month.
Yeah.
Since the last time.
We've been quite busy on last month.
Well, yeah. If you guys have been following us, you guys know that we've been working on the Yeastar Day 2024 last month.
Sure.
In October. So
the big moment for Yeastar every single year.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of things to do. Like we have to prepare for the live demo, prepare for the live stream, doing rehearsals after rehearsals. Well, and you guys see the ceremony, right? Jason has to be there to shoot the ceremony. To record it.
Exactly.
And we have to go to a lot of places to find the right place that looks good.
Yeah.
Which eventually turns out that the yoga room in our company is the best place.
Yeah, that's actually the place for us to present you guys the ceremony.
Yeah, and we did whole lot of decorations there, and it looks quite dashy, I guess.
Sure.
Well, anyway, one of the very important thing we have done last month for the Yeastar Day 2024 that got us thinking, you guys know the 2 live demo is quite important.
Sure.
The first one is auto dialer. You guys see it. You guys like it. Some of you guys have higher anticipation about it.
Yeah. That's highly demanded, pretty sure.
Yeah.
And also, we've been talking about the Outbound Call Center for years.
Yeah. But now we got it.
Sure.
Another thing that we have shown you, which is the hotel apps.
Yeah.
Right? It actually, it's kind of surprising to us.
Yeah, kind of like something out of our expectation.
Yeah.
Probably we were thinking about, it's just a hotel app. It's a tiny little thing. It might probably solve some of your problems.
Yeah.
But actually, it turns out everybody just loves it.
Well,
they really want it.
They really need it. Yeah. They really need a hotel application.
Yeah.
The reason is the hotel application is actually quite important for our customer base.
Yeah.
Right? Because this solution that we show you is a smaller hotel module.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not that professional. It's not that, let's say, sophisticated, complicated.
It's not a PMS.
It's not a PMS. It's just a simple hotel application. But it turns out to be quite enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has all the features that it has a minimum feature. Let's say it is a minimum feature hotel application that a basic hotel can possibly need. It's all in there, right? It doesn't come with a overwhelming price. It won't.
Yeah,
right?
That's just the point. I think that's absolutely just the point. The price and also the functionalities. If it's capable to cover our customers, what they're looking for.
Yeah.
And the price is fair, then that would be a good choice, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it actually, the reason why we have this hotel module, well, if you guys are familiar with our product line, you can compare that, the P-Series hotel module, with S-Series hotel module. You can see that actually the decision making is quite interesting in terms of product management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because in one hand, we enhance the interface, the user interface.
Sure.
Make it more graphical, more intuitive, more easy to, operate. But at the same time, we cut down part of the features. Right? For example, billing.
Yeah.
Now, billing has been put into, the core accounting.
Yeah.
Right? The main reason is because the billing with hotel application do not have to be combined with the phone system, right? In our S-Series PBX, the whole billing, like the room prices, has been combined with the phone bills. So it make it reasonable to, put the whole billing system of your hotel into your phone system, right? Because you charge for the phone bills, you charge for the rooms, right?
Yeah.
But now it doesn't make any sense because people don't really make phone calls. in hotels. With
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Yeah, even in our daily life, when we got a business trip or we have some sort of, personal traveling, anyway,
Yeah.
you book a hotel room there, you stay there, and you can check on the desktop there's a phone, but that phone always looks dirty because no one ever uses it.
But if you live in a good hotel, it won't look dirty, but it will look quite old. Yet at the same time, unused.
Yeah.
So it's old
It's like
and
something
new.
from the museum.
Yeah, so it's old and new at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the reason why we make such a kind of, but if you guys really look into the demo we did in the hotel in the Yeastar Day, you will find out quite a few features has been cut out,
Yeah.
including the mini bars.
Sure.
Right? They have been cut out. Why? That's exactly because of the reasons that we have mentioned, right? Hotel phone system has become a quite awkward. Let's not say awkward, but it's in an awkward place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or awkward moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exactly why our hotel application has been, we rethink. That's probably why it is being quite popular and quite well accepted, because it's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. Okay, let's not overdo this. It's enough. And we offer enough features for our customers, and we don't overprice it. And that's it. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good for everybody.
Sure.
So that got us think. Okay, hotel phone system is in a very let's say subtle place, right? For phone system, like we have just mentioned. When was the last time you used the hotel phone to make an outbound call? When was that?
Me, never. I never use it for outbound call.
Never ever. Okay, so nowadays the hotel phone has one function and one function only, to talk with the receptionist.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
talk with the front desk.
Yeah, if you need some room service or you just want to check with front desk something about your room, you might call them.
Yeah, I need a shampoo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
need a
only
new-
reason why
yeah.
we keep the phone
Yeah,
in
I
view.
need a new pillow.
Yeah,
That's the only
Sure.
reason
sure.
why people are still using hotel phone system,
Yeah,
right? And to be honest, if you really look at the new hotel phones nowadays, you will find out that the design of the phones kind of reflect this trend, because there are less button
yeah.
on the phones.
There's no dial pad.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, all the buttons you have on the phone, they're totally customized.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got a particular button, you press that one, it just sends this call to the receptionist directly.
It's kind of like hotkey machine, a
Yeah.
hotkey IP
or
caller.
intercom.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an intercom, I
Yeah.
would like to see.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know what's the case in your country, in your market, but if you look at the really new home room phones nowadays, you will find out. Okay, let's say 10 years ago, right? The hotel phone company, they tend to put in more buttons
Yeah, sure.
on that phone to make it more functional.
Still, it's a telephone.
It's still a telephone, and the telephone got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Right?
Right.
But I would like to think it as the one last struggle over the realistic over the realism of the hotel phone company, right? Because smartphone is already there. It's
Yeah.
already really popular. People are now using smartphones for everything, right?
Sure,
So
sure.
if they need to make outbound call, if they happen to make an outbound call in the hotel room, well,
You're just gonna grab your mobile. Come
Yeah.
on. Who's gonna use the hotel phone?
Yeah.
That's weird.
yeah, if you need to call, like make an emergency call, you need to call 911. You had an issue, you use automatically.
Yeah, you just grab your
Yeah.
mobile.
But because guys, in that kind of situation, under a emergency situation, you are depending on your instinct. Right, so your go-to reaction is to reach to the communication tool that you use every day,
Yeah.
which will be
Your
your
mobile.
smartphone,
Yeah.
which is very likely within your reach,
Sure.
in your pocket, on your pillow,
Yeah.
in that room, right? And even if you need to, let's say, get a wake-up call, you don't really need a wake-up call, right?
You can send the alarm on your mobile as well.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, young people don't even know wake-up call exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I even use the wake up call?
I don't want to talk to the receptionist to
Sure.
tell, the guy that I need to
Time
wake
to
up.
wake up.
Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, it's weird. I have my phone. It can wake me up every
I got
day.
the alarm on it.
Yeah, it wakes me up every day. So
Sure.
why can't it wake me up in a hotel?
Yeah.
Right? It's
True.
with me. So the thing is, so the hotel phone provider want to make their phones more functional.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So to make people want to use it. But there's
they're just trying to make it be more sensible.
yeah.
Yeah, like I put this phone here. It exists here for a reason. You have to use it. It's not something like a good for nothing.
Yeah. Well, but that's a hopeless war to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's impossible. You are not fighting against a device. You are fighting
Not gonna
against
happen. Yeah.
people's habits.
Sure.
Right. So, there is only one. Let's say only one interesting. Let's say try. I saw in. I forgot the company. Okay, so they have a cordless charger for mobile phone
Yeah.
on their IP phone, on their room phone.
Why would they do such a thing like this? This
Okay.
is so complicated.
Well, so you need to charge your
Yeah, sure.
mobile phone,
We're
right?
gonna charge the mobile.
Okay, you need to charge your mobile. If you have a cordless charger, it's a cordless charger.
Like magnetic. Yeah.
It's not even magnetic. You just put in there.
Okay.
Okay. So they basically have a little slot where you can put your phone there
I
and you
see.
can charge it.
Sure.
It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense, but you can imagine how expensive that is because cordless charger are more expensive.
Yeah.
And you have to put that into a phone, right? So that is like the only thing that I can think of, kind of interesting, But you can imagine this kind of IP phone, fancy IP phone with cordless charger cannot exist in every hotel, in every room.
Yeah.
To be honest, I saw that once in a hotel in Dubai.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah, sure.
No other place ever again. So that means so nowadays you see that hotel phone providers, they are taking a different strategy.
Yeah, they're also struggling right now. Try to figure out the best way to provide such a model to the market. People are willing to use it, and also people are willing to take this particular model, fix it in their hotel.
Well,
Otherwise, they're not going to fix it in my hotel.
Well, they kind of embrace the reality,
Yeah,
right? So they make the hotel phone smaller,
sure.
right?
Sure.
So it barely exists.
Smaller, fancier.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
And there's only a few buttons on it.
Sure.
Right? So you just if you need to call 911, there's a red button. If you need to call the receptionist, there is a white button.
Yeah.
And that's it. Right?
Exactly.
And there is a whole a little list where a little space on the headset on the phone where the hotel owners can put a label on it, saying whatever they want to say for the customers, and that's it. Okay, they kind of embrace the change. And another thing they do is an IP phone that is small enough to be hang on the wall.
Yeah.
So if you really have a emergency while you are in the bathroom, while you are showering. Say you won't have your IP phone in your shower,
Yeah.
right? You won't have your
You won't have
smartphone,
your mobile.
in your shower. So that means, well, you need an
Yeah, sure.
mobile
For
phone,
some
right?
specific circumstances, people might use it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes it a little bit strange, right? So hotel phones are now becoming let's say not unnecessary, unused, necessary piece.
Yeah, you got it. I think that's an important part of the project. You have to take this. You have to fix this in this project,
Yeah.
but 9 times out of 10, people are not going to use it.
Yeah, you are not using it. You're not using it at all.
Yeah.
Because, well, once again, in some, well, if you want to, want your hotel to reach to a certain level, like you're building a new hotel. Your aim is to make it a 4 or 5 stars hotels.
Sure. A
Of
big
course,
one.
yeah, there are certain standards that you have to meet. One
Yeah.
of it is that you have to have phones in your rooms.
Yeah, I think that's the regulation. That's
Yeah.
kind of like a fire hose.
Yeah.
You have to fix it in your office. Even everything's safe, everything's
Yeah.
okay, but you
Yeah.
have to make sure you got it.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, they're not gonna assign you the registrations, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for a long while, that's the reason why people need hotel phone system. And that's only the part where the phone system covers the communication needs for the customers,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
But let's say but there is another important part for hotels, internal communication. Do the employees really use it for internal communication
You mean for hotel
among
employees?
employees?
I think they use walkie-talkie.
Yeah, they use walkie.
Yeah, they don't use hotel phone. That's weird. If you're trying to use the phone, you have to go into the room.
Yeah. Well, so the people that really use hotel desktop phone is the receptionist,
Yeah.
because they have to receive calls, receive demands
Yeah,
from the
from different
customers,
rooms. Yeah,
and they
sure.
have to receive calls, consultant calls,
Yeah.
right? So if the people want to make a reservation over phones, and
Exactly.
if they have anything to consult before they really make the reservation, they need to call the receptionist of that hotel. Therefore, the receptionist use the phones, right? As you said, basically all other employees in that hotel use walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Well, I have this experience that I got pretty. Let's say I work with a big hotel, intercontinental.
Intercontinental.
Yeah, intercontinental. Sorry,
yeah.
intercontinental hotel in my hometown for a while. I didn't work there. There is I think I was in college, and there was a Sino-Latin American summit
Okay.
happen in that city. So
Yeah.
a lot of ambassadors, like a minister of economy,
Yeah.
they come to the city to join this summit. And I was a college student, and
You got a part-time, right?
I got a part-time. I got a part-time. And because I speak Spanish, it's Latin American.
Sure.
Well, interesting detour is because among all the Spanish-speaking interns, I speak best English, so I got the job. I got the job to
Okay.
be a temporary assistant of the ambassador of Bahamas.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
The only 2-3 countries that speak Spanish, the English in
yeah,
Latin America. So my other fellow colleagues, they got to work with like ambassadors of Colombia, of Mexico, but they want to take the
Spanish
chance to
speakers.
practice Spanish. But I got Bahama. So, I have a very good experience, but that's because I have to speak English the whole time. I didn't get to practice my Spanish, but that's okay. But during that time, like 2-3 days,
All right.
I got full time in that hotel, intercontinental,
Sure.
right? I be with the ambassador, and I have a lot of, because I have to sort things out for her. That's a woman. Okay, I have to sort things out for her.
Sure.
So I work a lot with the hotel employees, and that's when I found out they always use walkie-talkie.
Yeah, sure.
They always use walkie-talkie. They never use their phones because they have to move a lot.
Absolutely. No one's fixed.
Yeah.
Only the receptionist is fixed there.
Yeah, no matter who they are, even the manager, okay?
Sure.
Even the manager, they have to move around.
They're just always on the way.
Yeah, they have to move around in that hotel to go there, fix things up, talk with this one, talk
Maintenance,
with that one.
troubleshooting,
Yeah,
customer
a
service,
lot of things to do.
everything. Yeah.
So they always use walkie-talkie. They never use phones.
Sure.
They never use phone system. The only people that use phone is receptionist. The receptionist in the lobby, the receptionist in the restaurant, the receptionist in the gym, the receptionist in the spa.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's the few spot.
Sure.
That's the few spot. Even in the kitchen, for some reason, I get into a kitchen to grab some food for my ambassador. Okay. Interestingly, I don't know why. I don't get the
Did
waiter.
you get tips?
No. I got tips.
Okay.
I got tips. But okay. Even in the kitchen, they all use walkie-talkie.
Sure.
Okay. They have like intercom machine in that whole.
Fix
in
it
the
on
kitchen.
the wall.
Fix it on the wall. And the chef, they got walkie-talkie. Everybody talks in a hotel in a walkie-talkie.
That makes sense. That makes sense because in the kitchen, if you use IP phone, I don't think IP phone can reach that particular level, industry level, because that's a high temperature, so much oil in the air.
And because they have to get the person like right now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, because if the customer need some food delivery, like they need to talk to the people in charge right now.
Sure.
If they need like we said, if they need another shampoo, if they need a new pillow, okay, they don't call. They just talk on the walkie-talkie, so everybody in that channel will hear, and the one who is free will copy that and will go fix that, right?
Yeah.
So that determines that hotel phone system in a hotel that works for internal communication that doesn't exist, or people don't really use it.
Sure.
So once again, we get to the situation. Traditionally, the hotel phones works for communication tools for the customers, right? But the big chunk of that has been replaced by their smartphones.
Yeah.
So now the hotel phone system are only used between the customer and receptionist.
Exactly.
And a few receptionists, they have to receive phone calls.
Sure.
And all other employees, they don't use it.
Yeah.
So, it makes, once again, the huge chunk of the function or the role has been replaced for a hotel phone system. And so that makes their place strange.
Yeah, exactly. I think things changed a lot, especially in China, in our domestic market.
Yeah.
Things are going to be totally different. I mean, as you mentioned, probably people will use the phone to communicate with the receptionist. You might probably call the receptionist for some room service, or probably you might order some food. But now in China, think about it. Who's going to use it for like ordering food? If you're going to order food, you're going to use the application on your mobile, all right?
Okay.
The food delivery app.
Okay. Nobody, let's be honest, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody will order room service for food in China. Because that's extremely expensive. Okay. Get back to my experience in Intercontinental. Okay. That day I works really late with my ambassador. She has a lot of meetings to attend. Met a lot of people because some of the let's stay out. Let's leave the details. But I work really late. Okay, so I was really hungry.
Yeah.
In that Intercontinental, and that was 2010. Okay, before all the food delivery.
Yeah.
That's way before the food
Early days.
Way before all the food delivery app. Okay, so I was in that hotel. I was really hungry, so I really need something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay, the only place that where I can get food is room service. So I go to the receptionist and talk to the waitress there. I say I need some food.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a college student. I don't have money. Okay, so I told her, okay, I need the cheapest one in your menu, and I need to be filled, right?
All right.
So I see the menu.
Yeah. So what did you order?
And it's an egg fried rice.
Okay. All right.
And that's 99 yuan.
All right.
99 yuan
in 2010.
In 2010.
99.
Okay, guys,
Wow.
imagine that's 99 yuan is 12 something dollars.
Yeah.
Maybe it's normal in your country, but in China that's
Yeah, I mean, at that moment,
that's disgusting.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Even nowadays, a egg fried rice usually take like 12 yuan in a normal restaurant because there's no fancy.
Nothing special. It's just a very normal, ordinary food.
Yeah. So I pay for it.
Okay.
As a college student because I am really, really hungry.
Sure.
Okay. But the problem is, so that's the issue. Nowadays in China, nobody will
It's never going to happen right now because now, like I mentioned, everybody got a smartphone. You have the food delivery application there. You can simply, order any food you prefer. It's cheap and also it's tasty, better, way better than, room service in hotel.
Let's be honest. This is the truth. And you have a lot of options.
Yeah.
If you want a pizza, you got a pizza.
Sure.
You want a burger, you got a burger. You want like
noodles, whatever.
But if in case you guys don't know, there are like 120 styles in Chinese cooking. So if you want any of them, specific things, if you're in a big city, you will be able to find it in your food delivery app.
Sure.
Right? But you won't find it in the hotel.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. But the reason why we talk about it is because for one thing, people are not using the IP phones or the desktop phones in their room because they don't do food delivery. They don't do room service.
Sure.
But the interesting thing is the food delivery business has interestingly bring the hotel phone system back to life in China.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about, guys.
I know. That's very
It
strange.
seems that there's nothing to do with the phone system if we order food through the application. But guys, there's one more step. You order the food from the application. All right, so the delivery guy will reach out this particular hotel. Yeah, he's going to call you.
Yeah, the food will have to be delivered from the hotel lobby to your room.
To your room.
One thing, guys. Usually, if you're nowadays, most hotels, even not a fancy hotel, a normal hotel, let's say 2-3 stars hotel, they won't allow the delivery guy to come in.
Yeah.
Because, that's for security reason. Sure. You don't know if that's a burglar, dressing
exactly.
like delivery guy.
We got a quite strict regulation in China.
Yeah. You won't allow, delivery guy to,
you have
walk
to
into
ID yourself.
You have to have a room card. And that room card has to work for a specific room to get into a hotel. But the thing is, the food still need to be delivered, right? The hotel employees cannot deliver it, especially if that's a big hotel.
Yeah.
Right? During the peak hour, there's a lot of food delivery, believe it or not. So the hotel employees cannot do it. So who will do it?
Well, here comes the smart way, guys.
A robot.
Yeah, exactly. In China, robot solution is so popular in every single one of these hotels.
So food delivery robot. So I would describe how it works. Okay. So so if the delivery guy just drop the food there, right? And of course, in your order, you will point out which room are you in and your phone number.
Your room number, your phone number.
So the food delivery guy will only call you to ensure that ensure that you are informed that your food has been delivered.
Yeah.
So usually the food delivery guy will say, okay, so your food, it has been there. The robot will deliver the food. You have to wait for a while, and it's okay, right?
Sure.
So the hotel employee will put the food in the robots, and the waitress or waiter will just the employee will just put in your room number, and the robot will walk to your room.
Exactly.
Right? But how will you know that the robot has reached to your door? Because the robots don't have hands.
Yeah, that robot only got 2 wheels. Nothing special.
2 wheels and
with a big belly. Yeah, it's an empty belly.
A cellar inside.
Yeah,
to put to put whatever you order, right? To put in whatever you order. So, how will it inform you? It will knock the door, right? So the robot will call your room phone.
Yeah.
So, what typically happens is you will receive a call from your phone. From your room phone, and you pick it up, and that will be a pre-recorded voice.
Yeah, that's a custom prompt.
Usually a kid voice, a very cute kid's voice. saying that, okay, your food is been delivered. It's in your door.
Sure.
I'm outside your door. Just open the door and take your food. And you just hand up and you just
Open the
take your
door,
food.
go grab your food. Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it crucial for Chinese hotel phone system to be able to integrate with the robot system.
Yeah.
Okay. And just you have to imagine the robot system has to be quite open because it has to be integrated with your phone system. Once again, it has to be integrated with the elevator.
Yeah.
Right? Because once again, the robot don't have
Yeah,
hands.
the elevator is supposed to open the door for the robot automatically. Yeah.
Yeah, and the robot has to communicate with the elevator system
Sure.
to tell the system which floor the robot has to go to,
Yeah.
and the elevator has to react accordingly, correctly,
Sure.
right? So that is what exactly makes Chinese hotel phone system back to life, because the food delivery.
Yep.
But the reason why we mention it is you never know what will bring back
there
the
are
service.
so many possibilities, guys. We sometimes when we get confused, hey, how do I push it forward? Because no one's ever gonna use it.
Yeah.
Well, the opportunity is the integration.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Because
bigger
you have
hotels.
some other requirements, you have some other solutions. Well, when you put things all together, that comes to the opportunity for us.
Yeah, but the more automatic that hotel is, the more opportunity you got to integrate the phone system
Sure.
into it, because that is a communication system,
Yeah.
and it will take its place. It will play its role as a communication system.
Sure.
People, your humans will use mobile phones, right? But the system within the hotel cannot be connected to the phone
Yeah,
because
of course.
it's relatively enclosed system,
Yeah.
and you are temporarily in that hotel. Right?
Yeah.
So you won't open your
Yeah, all the systems in hotel are closed to circuit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that makes it very important for the hotel system to take advantage of the phone system, the only communication tool they got for the customer, to work.
Sure.
Right. So that's what we got for that's an interesting story.
Yeah.
But we got other examples in some other countries, right? Because food delivery robot is a thing in China. I'm not sure it's a global situation.
No, it's not global.
It's not global yet. But we see some other interesting cases, like in Peru. We have a case in Peru where the hotel, they don't actually use a phone, but they have a phone system.
How? Oh, you mean they use some other terminals instead of the phone?
Exactly. They use tablets.
I heard about it. And I got the similar experience. I think maybe a couple of years ago when I got a personal trip in Japan.
Okay.
One of the hotels in Japan, I remember they don't use a traditional phone. On the wall, they fixed a screen on it. And it's a tablet. You can use that tablet directly. And if you want to make yourself be more comfortable, they give you a QR code. You can scan the QR code, and that tablet system will be
on your phone.
Well, you can actually download this application on your phone.
Yeah.
So you can absolutely, sit back there, check on your phone, do whatever you want.
Yeah. So if you really need to order something,
Yeah, you do it on your mobile.
you do it on your mobile, right?
So basically, you just make your personal terminal to be a part of that closed circuit system.
Yeah. But the PBX still exists.
Yeah, of course.
Still
The
exists.
server is the same server.
Yeah, because you still need to. One of the key function is for you to talk with the receptionist, and that has to be done by the PBX.
Yeah.
Right, and of course, at the same time, the receptionist have to talk to outside people.
Sure.
Right, have to talk to customers who are making calls to make a reservation. So it has to exist, but. So the change is within the terminal.
It's just a terminal, I guess.
It's just a terminal. Yeah, that's the same thing happened in our
the
project in
case
Peru.
you mentioned,
In
yeah.
Peru or in Chile, I don't quite remember. But they have tablets mounted on the wall.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. They download the app,
Sure.
And well, if you want to use that on your mobile phone, it's okay. You scan the QR code, you download the app, you can use the app on your mobile.
Exactly.
Right? Your mobile will become
That's actually quite popular with for lots of hotel owners. They would like to choose this.
Yeah.
You scan the QR code, you can download the application. You can also get connected with their Wi-Fi, everything. I mean, everything.
Yeah. But so that that system, once again, it will be more expensive.
Of course.
It's a tablet. It will be more expensive.
4-star hotel
phones.
at list.
Yeah, it's tablet. But if the hotel really cares about the customer experience, to be honest, if that's an expensive hotel,
Yeah.
their price has to be justified.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
How?
Your room. I mean, the cost of your room will be really expensive. Since I mentioned, I got this experience, so I remember that room cost a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Japan. So
Yeah.
well, so they have to have like system, have to have devices or gadgets, you know, to justify the price.
Yeah.
Right. To offer new experience, because if you're in a hotel, if you're on a trip, you are interesting. You will be more open to new experience.
Yeah.
So if the hotel
That's right.
give you that new experience, well, it will justify the price. Right.
Exactly.
But the thing is, a PBX system don't really have to change. What?
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, don't really have to change. So that give us some new ways for hotel phone system to let's say to survive. Yeah.
Come on, not just survive. I think we can take it easy because, as what we were talking about, the challenge here actually is the terminals.
Yeah.
Because eventually you're going to need this phone system.
Yeah. So the only thing left for the PBX, or let's say communication server of that hotel, right? The central communication server of that hotel, hence the PBX.
Yeah.
Right, is to be open, to be integratable.
Sure. Make sure your system can be integrated with other solutions. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can try
Yeah.
this system for the project with no problem.
That's high-end hotel.
Yeah.
Or high-end project, right? But once again, not that high-end. You won't see it in international big brand hotels.
Yeah.
Hilton? No. Waldorf? No.
Yeah.
You won't see this system in those kind of hotels.
Right.
Why?
They got their own systems.
Well, that comes to another topic.
Yeah.
Hotel is a quite standardized, or let's say enclosed business.
Yeah.
They have their own standard, and that standard regulate that all hotels of certain level has to have phone system.
Sure.
So that creates a very interesting situation. So if you are already in their list,
You got the membership.
you are good to go.
Yeah, you're good to go.
You don't need to be worried about being creative, about being fit in.
Take it easy. They will purchase your solutions all the time because you are the member in the list.
In the list. So that, I don't want to say that stops the hotel phone system from evolving, but, well, the real dynamite
I mean, this is just
is
the rule.
with,
this is just the rule of that industry.
is with the real dynamite is being created by those other brands
Sure.
that is new, ambitious, not those old or big names, but new hotels that want to make their own like fame.
Sure,
right,
sure.
in this business. So they want to create new things, right?
Yeah.
So these are where new system find their opportunity. But once
Exactly.
again, we are not undermining the old, luxury hotel business, because if you are a membership, like say you are in the list,
Yeah.
you are part of the party. Right?
Sure.
Well, you will get in your place.
Yeah.
Right? You will be able to sell your hotel phone system, right?
I think this is just the truth. When we talk about the hospitality project, well, in the market, there are three types of hotels. The first type is the one you mentioned, big names. These, traditional
That's why
big
we
names.
have PMS, right?
Yeah.
Fires protocol supported.
If you want to get this project, well, you better make your system be capable to work together with my PMS. Otherwise, I'm sorry, I'm not going to support
the
your
PMS
system.
that is in the list, the phone system
Yeah.
that is in the list has to be workable
Sure.
for your system, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, once again, that's why we Yeastar has done the 5S protocol.
Yeah.
On our system to make it possible for you to shoot a project with those big hotels.
Sure, this
right?
is the first type. The second type will be some other, also 4-star hotels, like you mentioned, some creative new hotels.
Yeah.
They don't use any of these traditional
Yeah.
solutions.
New
but
brands.
New brands. But they also want to give their guests a good user experience.
Yeah, they have to beat the old system, the old
New
hotels.
challengers.
Yeah, new challengers. They have to be creative. They have
Yeah.
to be different,
Sure.
right? So they will be more open to a new ways to use their phone system,
Yeah.
right? And of course, like food delivery robot,
Sure.
like we mentioned,
They keep a
tablets.
very open mind,
Yeah.
open attitude.
Yeah.
Whatever you have
Yeah.
there, if the
Yeah.
solution looks
Yeah.
good, it's a fancy
Yeah.
solution,
Yeah.
I'm going to accept it.
Yeah, if your solution is different, is fancy, and it is something that
Something makes me special.
that I can showcase,
Yeah, exactly.
I will use it.
I will think about it.
Yeah,
Sure.
because my goal is to make my hotel different,
Yeah.
right?
Be outstanding.
Yeah, of course.
So this is the second type.
And the third type,
The third type, I think the third type will be maybe the majority, which will be small hotels.
small hotel.
Yeah, this is actually the majority of the market.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because
Yeah.
the good hotel, fancy hotel, just a few of them.
Yeah,
If you don't believe, just give it a check in your
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
Check in your town.
yeah. Well,
The big hotels, just a few names.
yeah. Well, it's because if you reach to a certain level of income, let's say you got that level of money, you won't be looking at other hotels.
Yeah.
Right? You don't
Yeah.
be looking at smaller
All you know will
hotels.
just be these big names in your mind.
Yeah, or you will always go to, your selections.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Your selections. You won't look at the ones that is too high above yours or too low above yours, right? You will, but they do exist.
Yeah, they do
And
exist.
large numbers of them. They are not
Absolutely.
necessarily cheap. They're not necessarily bad. A lot of them offer a very high quality service, right? High quality service, way more personal, way more close to you,
Yeah.
depending on what you want, what you
Sure,
like,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
But
Because this is the majority. Like I said, the big market share.
like for example, a lot of people, they run their Airbnb business.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do not only have like one or two departments or houses. They have a lot of assets.
Landlord.
They have a lot of assets, but they are all individual assets, right?
yeah,
like
yeah.
a house over there, a house over there, some departments, in
Different
the city,
locations, different
locations.
areas. Yeah.
Right. They are not running a hotel, but do they need a phone system? Not necessarily. But if they, let's say, if they're if they have a building or like several levels in the building that they reassemble as to loan out as Airbnb in Airbnb, well, they will need that.
Yeah.
Right? They will need a basic system.
Sure.
Right? They will need a basic system.
And it might be Airbnb, it might be apartment. Anyway, this happens actually.
Yeah, a lot, a
Yeah.
lot. So when I say small hotel, it doesn't have to be cheap, like low-end hotels, but they are not just huge.
They're just not that famous.
Yeah,
They're just the ordinary
maybe
hotel.
personal
sure.
business like Airbnb.
If you give it a check on the brand, well, you don't even know what's the brand.
Yeah.
But if you give it a check in their rooms,
Yeah.
oh, it's a pretty good.
So if you check up Airbnbs, you found one owner have a lot of
Sure.
rooms to loan out, and they are all in the same address.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably your potential client, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So to sell your phone system, they probably need that, right? So that's exactly why, let's say, I guess that's exactly why the hotel module, even though it's, let's say, functionally speaking, it's smaller than the S series hotel module, but still it got quite popular. It is well accepted. People have high demand on it, and they are not asking for those features that we have cut out, like minibars. Nobody will do minibars these days.
Airbnb minibar, seriously.
Yeah, you are you are in an Airbnb. You won't need
Everything will
minibar.
be free, to be very honest. They will prepare a cup of, some drinks, some
Yeah.
Snickers. Anyway,
Yeah,
they put it there. It's
Yeah.
all for free.
Yeah,
Take it
exactly.
because
Exactly.
your what is that? Your cost totally covers all
Covered.
this.
And they are all not very expensive snacks.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so that's I guess that's our point of view about the hotel phone system. So it is, frankly, generally speaking, it's not what it used to be. It's not a must-have for everybody.
Sure.
It is a must-have based on the regulation,
Yeah.
right? But some of new challengers in the hotel business, if they want their system if the hotel to be different, to be remembered, and justify their price,
Sure.
well, they will looking at interesting solutions,
Yeah.
as the few examples that we mentioned, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, there are smaller hotels,
Sure.
even Airbnb owners. They won't need that much of a function in the hotel phone system.
They want a convenient solution for them to manage these rooms. That's what they want.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
why our hotel app has been well accepted.
Yeah.
That's a little bit
I mean,
surprising.
as we displayed in the live stream, I think all these features we posted in the live stream, these features are exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, basic functions. What else do you
Yeah.
want? You're the business owner. You have a couple of houses there, a couple of rooms. Anyway, you just want to help your guests to check in,
Yeah.
to check out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's enough.
But to be honest, we are a little bit worried at first, because when we see the hotel module, there are less function. We're a little bit worried about how people will react to it. Totally good. Totally cool with it,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
So, well, that's a little bit surprising for us.
That
But
that makes this one meets the customer need.
yeah, but once again, if you rethink about it, well, we cut down all the unnecessarily unused features. We keep the essential one. We make enhancement on the things that they really need, and that's what it is, right? Okay, good. I guess that's all I have for today.
Yeah, sure thing, guys. So, well, let's have a wrap up.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, once again, when you guys give it a check on the PCER system for hospitality project or business opportunities, guys, take it easy.
Yeah.
As we described it before, this particular market, it has three major types of the customers. Now, first the type will be big names, big hotels. You try the PCER system, PMS integration. That one works. Take it easy. Like Oracle, Hospitality, Microsoft Fidelio, you can try the integration directly. So this is solution number one for type number one customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for type 2, all right, the second type of the customer will be some creative guys. Creative guys, they just want to have the integration. Well, I guess that's also possible on the PCER system. We got API. All the interfaces are totally fine, available for you guys to do the customization. So even for the second type, for some, let's see, 4-star, 5-star creative guys, new hotels.
New names.
Yeah.
New names.
Yeah.
Challenger hotels.
Sure.
Remember
They
that.
want to do something fancy.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you try the PCER system, it also works.
Yeah.
The only thing they want is the integration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, it's going to be the new
The
solution.
majority of the market
Yeah, exactly.
who don't need that much of the function.
Yeah, they don't need a
something-
PMS. They don't need to be that creative. What they want is just the usability. I care about, can I manage my rooms efficiently?
Basic thing that is enough for them,
Mm-hmm.
that is functional, that is stable, that is reasonably
It can solve
priced.
my problems. That's
Yeah.
enough.
Reasonably
Yeah.
priced, then that's it.
Sure. I just got a couple of gets. You give me a solution. I can check in, check out, give them a basic service, and that's done.
And they can call me if it's necessary.
Yeah,
Yeah. and that's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the new solution, December, once again. Christmas gift, guys.
Christmas. Oh, December. Yes, that's
Yeah.
once. Well, we mentioned that in the live stream. That's a perfect timing.
Sure.
right? But well, guys, try it out. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully next year, Yeastar Day 2025, Yeastar Word 2025, I'll be able to see some cases.
Hey, What will we do for the next podcast
Next podcast. Well,
in December?
that's a good question. We got two main dish on the menu. One is the hotel application. The other one is the outbound call center. And when we talk about the outbound call center, very important part is going to be auto dialer, right?
Yeah.
We use it for the outbound call center, but actually, I'm just thinking about, hey, if we use the auto dialer, how can we just move forward to improve our efficiency?
You're talking about AI, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
So you want to talk about AI?
I'm thinking about maybe that might be a pretty good topic.
What do you guys think?
Who knows, guys?
Let us know.
Because for Yeastar, we don't even know what are we going to have with the AI solution. It's an open topic right now.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, we have a plan for the first step.
Yeah.
But what are the second or third steps? Well, it's open topic.
Yeah, it's open topic. So I think it might be a pretty good topic, in December, Christmas.
What do you guys think? Let us know.
Yeah, just let us know.
Okay. Do you want to talk about AI? Let us know. Okay.
Well, anyway, we will see that next month.
Okay. So we will see you next month.
Sure.
Okay.